For years, the Assassin's Creed franchise has been a beacon of historical adventure, weaving compelling narratives around meticulously crafted open worlds. Recent entries, however, have experimented with a dual protagonist system, offering players the choice of male or female characters. While this move towards inclusivity is commendable, it has in many ways diluted the focused narrative core that once defined the series. It's time for Assassin's Creed to reclaim its identity and return to the power of a single, meticulously crafted protagonist. The shift towards dual protagonists, particularly in Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Valhalla, was lauded for its player agency. Being able to choose between Cassandra or Alexios, Eivor, or the male counterpart felt empowering. However, this choice came at a cost. The core narrative often felt compromised, forced to accommodate two distinct characters. Dialogue options, while numerous, often lacked the weight and nuance that a singular, fully realized protagonist could offer. The very nature of the role-playing element began to clash with the inherent narrative of a predetermined assassin lineage. One of the greatest strengths of the early Assassin's Creed games was their unwavering focus on a central character. We experienced Altair's stoicism, Ezio's irresistible charisma, Connor's conflicted heritage, and Edward Kenway's roguish charm. These were individuals we understood intimately, shared their struggles, and celebrated their triumphs with. Their personal journeys were the driving force of the game's narrative, and their character development felt organic and deeply impactful. The games weren't just about being an assassin, they were about being that assassin. The dual protagonist system, however, often leads to a sense of narrative diffusion. Choosing one character inevitably means missing out on the unique dialogues and perspectives of the other. The very act of choosing dilutes the sense of a unified, cohesive story. It's as if the narrative is attempting to be two things at once and ends up being less impactful overall. The shared narrative also diminishes the feeling of a unique character arc. Instead of evolving a single, deeply considered individual, we witness two separate pathways that often converge in a somewhat underwhelming fashion. Furthermore, the historical context of the Assassin's Creed universe is often intertwined within the struggles and triumphs of specific individuals. The idea of a single culturally resonant protagonist immersed within a historical period allows for a more nuanced exploration of the chosen era. When the focus is split, the narrative risks becoming generalized and less culturally specific. We need to feel the weight of Ezio's Italian heritage or the struggle of an indigenous assassin like Connor. This depth is harder to achieve when the story attempts to cater to two separate and potentially generalized experiences. Moving forward, the Assassin's Creed franchise needs to acknowledge the power of a singular perspective. A well-written, carefully designed protagonist can be the foundation for a truly compelling narrative arc. Imagine the possibilities of a game focused solely on a female assassin deeply immersed in the intrigues of Renaissance Italy, or a male protagonist grappling with the complexities of a revolutionary France. Instead of trying to cater to every player's preferences, the developer should focus on crafting a single, fully realized character that allows for a deeper, more intimate exploration of the game's setting, theme, and lore. By returning to a single protagonist, the Assassin's Creed franchise can reclaim the heart and soul that made it so beloved. It can rediscover the power of a laser-focused narrative, allowing players to truly connect with their character and the historical world they inhabit. It's time to step out of the shadows of dual protagonists and embrace the strength that comes from a singular, powerful, and unforgettable hero. The future of Assassin's Creed lies not in choice, but in the carefully crafted journey of a single iconic individual.
A bloody end to some bad happenings.